All right, welcome to Talking Investing. I am Tom. This is not financial advice. We're here to talk about all things investing. And this morning, I want to talk to you about Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners. And I'm going to get straight to the chart because the last hour was unbelievable. I don't know if this is a flash crash or if this is a trend, but I want to show you my lines on the chart to show you what happened in the last hour because it took out every line of support that I had. It's down to my last major line of support. So I'm hoping it can hold that. Otherwise, if it does and bounces off of that, maybe we're okay. If not, this was a surprising turn of events. Last night at around 4 in the morning, all of a sudden Bitcoin started to go to the downside on some pretty decent volume. And now the 1 hour candle from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today is September 7th, it took out every line of support that I had in one 1 hour candle. So I would have had this video to you earlier, except I was just kind of had my eyes glued to the screen watching Bitcoin fall. So obviously, as a result, the miners are tanking today. So the question is this a buying opportunity or is there more downside to come? So I want to just do a quick video and try and figure out the answer to that, or at least see if there's any clues that can point us in the right direction. So on my chart, I have some short-term trading trends and then some longer-term trends and some support lines and resistance lines. So you see all kinds of lines of all different colors, but let's just try to go through them one at a time. Starting with these two green lines right here have been a short term. And again, this goes back to like September 1st. So September 1st through September 7th, that's a 1 week chart. So you can see in that week, we've been very comfortably trading. This was last night at like 2 in the morning. And then at 4, that candle went down there. So still inside the green channel. That's been the last week. So the first thing that happened is we did not hold this line of support at, I had a line of support at 51,460. That held up quite a bit, so it broke right through that. At the same time, it crossed my line of $50,569, which had been short-term resistance that it broke through Saturday, you'll see right here. So it broke through to the upside, got up to the yellow line at 51,000 and stayed above that. So all this one candle here, it broke through my green trading range. It broke through this blue trend line, then straight down. You'll see this is 1 hour. This candle right here is 1 hour. And by the way, as I'm making this video, we're down another $1,000. So it's taken out several more lines of support while I'm talking. So it then took out, this is a longer term trading range that it's been inside of. So it pulled out of that. This line of 48,000, I considered a pretty significant line of support. So it just blew straight through that line of support. We're only 8 minutes into the next 1 hour candle and we're down another $1,000. Understand, these small blue lines that I have are short-term lines of support and resistance. The yellow lines are longer-term lines of support and resistance. To see all this happen in 2 1 hour candles, and we're actually 1 hour and 10 minutes into just one of the biggest downtrends I've seen in Bitcoin in a long, long time. We're down $7,000 in an hour and 15 minutes. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's a world event I'm missing at this moment while I'm taping this video. But currently we are down $7,000 in the last 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I'm going to zoom out a little. I have a line of support at 42,484 that I consider a strong line of support. It's approaching that right now. I have a red line at approximately $40,000. That was kind of my line in the sand. So I did not expect us to retest that line, but if we did, I seriously expect us to hold that line. If we don't hold $40,000, then I don't know where we're going. It's look out below. So you can see there's a lot of volatility. Even as I'm talking now, we're back up from 43,000, we're back up to 44,400. But this is all, 10, 15 minutes of trading. So I don't know where we'll be by the time you guys see this video. I would hope that this line at $42,484 holds strong. That's the last line of support before the last line of support. If we break through 40,000, I don't know where we're going. And you can also see, so that green circle right there that I just drew is volume. So this downward trend is happening on massive volume. So all of these indications are not good. So we have a huge spike to the downside on a huge spike in volume. So we need to find a line of support here sooner than later. I did not see this coming. I watched everybody over the weekend. Optimism was very high that Bitcoin was going to quickly take its run up to $59,000 or $60,000. I started to get concerned that everybody was pointing in the same direction, which was a line straight up. And when everybody tends to agree, it tends that the opposite happens. So I started to get nervous, somewhere around midnight last night. I certainly was not nervous that we were going to $42,000. I thought maybe we would be retesting the $50,000 or $49,000 point. So I am very surprised at what's going on. We're back up right now to $45,500. So this is all literally as I'm making this video. So I'll try and get this up on YouTube as fast as I can. It does take a little while to convert and get up to YouTube. I don't know where we'll be. Again, my yellow line at 48,000 I thought was significant support. So I'm hoping that we can get back up to that line, close a 4-hour candle above 48,000. We're looking at the 1-hour candle. So let me just quickly switch to 4 hours. So you'll see when I switch to a 4-hour candle, this is just one red line straight down from around 51,000 down to around 43,000. So that's about $8,000 in one 4-hour candle. Now it's working its way back up. So my hope, by the time you see this video, I hope we have pulled above this, either the 46,000 line, or more importantly, if we can get above that $48,000 line by the end of the day today. Maybe this was just a flash crash and the 48 line will hold support over a 4-hour candle or over a 1-day candle. If we can do that, then I would say I have had a target price of $59,625 in the short term. So to me, that's the next 3 or 4 weeks. Could be more, could be less. However, we just broke every trend line that I have. So unless we can finish back above $48,000 here, at least on the daily candle, then this feels like the beginning of what could be a run to the downside. So I'm hoping by the time you guys even see this problem has corrected itself. I don't know what's going on. Maybe at some point later, somebody will have an answer as to what is happening right now. I'm watching it in real time, so I don't have the answer for you. So to sum up, I'm very much hoping we can get back above this $48,000 yellow line. If we can close that at least on the day, on a daily candle, then I'll feel like this was a bit of an anomaly, maybe a little bit of a flash crash, and we've stayed somewhat inside of a normal trading range. I was expecting some type of small correction. Nothing goes up in a straight line. Bitcoin definitely doesn't go up in a straight line. You will see trading channels up and down. We retest lines of support all the time. So a little retest this morning was what I was expecting. A gigantic $8,000 crash was not what I was expecting. So I'm hoping we finish above 48, work our way back into a normal trading range. Then we got to get back up to 51,000. Not until we get above 51,000 am I going to feel like we're heading towards my price target of $59,000. So I currently am going to tell you I have no price target. I need to see if we can get above 48 and then above 51 sometime in the next 24 hours. We flash crashed below all this in 4 hours. So we need to make that back up just as quickly. Otherwise, this isn't a flash crash. This is just a giant move to the downside. To run through the Bitcoin miners, which were all green at the open. So, the first few minutes of trading today looked good. But I will tell you right now, to wrap up the video, Bitfarms is down 9%. HUT is down 7.5%. Marathon's down almost 9%. Riot's down 8%. Bit Digital is down 9.5%. Cleanspark is down 2.8%. Hive Blockchain is down 9%. So, correspondingly, obviously, there's been a massive crash in all the Bitcoin miners. When this video is over, I'm going to go take a closer look. I think it's highly likely that I am going to buy on this dip. But this is not financial advice at all, and I haven't even really done my analysis on what the heck just happened. I'm suspecting I'm going to buy on the dip, but you guys got to do your due diligence, get to the bottom of what's going on, and see what you're going to do. All right, guys, let's hope things happened and moved in the right direction since I finished this video and by the time it gets posted online. Good luck, everybody, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully with better news.